Hey everybody, I have been attending a fantastic writing conference in Surrey, not Surrey UK, Surrey in British Columbia in Canada. So I've had a fabulous trip over to British Columbia, and the main reason for that was to go to the Surrey International Writers Conference, which if you've not been to, I absolutely recommend you go to. It's brilliant, it's really top class authors and speakers there. One of my favourites is a lady called Hallie Ephron. And she said an amazing thing. She said to us writers, you've just got to hold your nose and write. Hold your nose and write. Because she made the good point that your first draft, no matter what you write, is never going to be good enough for you. And I thought that was a really interesting and important distinction that she made. She's pointing out that your first draft is never going to be good enough for you. Believe it or not, it might be good enough for somebody else. It might even be good enough for a reader, depending on how experienced a writer you are. But essentially at the beginning, it's never going to be good enough for you. And that's why she says it's so important to revise, that you write that draft that you know is not going to be good enough for you, you're not going to be entirely happy with, but that's okay, because then you get to revise, and she gave us some tips on how to do that and how to make our work that little bit better. So remember, revision is where it happens, but in the first instance, you've just got to hold your nose and write. Great way of saying it. Now, if you're somebody who struggles to hold your nose and write, that there's something much deeper going on for you that is stopping you from doing the writing that you want to do, or even just getting started at all, that when you think about writing, there's this wall of resistance that comes up and prevents you, then I have a resource that can really, really help you with that, to get what's really holding you back, where that writer's block is really coming from. And it's called Unlock Your Creative Block, and you'll find more information about that below. But in the meantime, hold your nose and write.